Hi, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Marvel Rivals update on Nerd News Social. I just there's some crazy stuff that has come out that the devs have been working on for over a year, and I really appreciate it. It's been really fun playing this new update. Again, I feel very blessed. I got early access to it. It's been pretty fun. Last update was definitely more about the Cyclops update and some of the other stuff. This time, they've actually reworked, in my opinion, the entire fighting system, which is the entire game almost. The biggest thing we're going to touch base on today are the new Season 9 story, obviously, the rework for a specific character that I'll mention. We got Jubilee that has finally come out in this season. And they pretty much have reworked the entire team-up abilities, and I'll go over all that. So just in case you didn't know or missed it, that was Apocalypse in the beginning of this video, and he did get assassinated, which is crazy. So that's what all the news story is going to be based around, the collapsing timeline. Apocalypse was on his way to become a god and basically fix everything, and he got mysteriously murdered, and now basically the heroes need to go and figure out what's going on. So as you can tell from this background, these are all the heroes are. The location is Thebes. There will be a new map coming out on July 23rd. It will be a convoy map. It will be a mini game to find out who did the murder, so it'll be a side story. So that's what that and Thebes and Apocalypse. So we're gonna get some content as we go along. For all you Black Widow lovers, they did rework her a lot. Her abilities are a lot more balanced and effective. They wanted to make sure that people that like Black Widow would be using her and that she's effective. I think they did a good job. When the new season drops tomorrow, when I'm making this video, this will probably be out by now. She's a lot more balanced. You know, the devs saw that there was a decline in her playing time and people using her, but obviously people still loved using Black Widow. I love Black Widow. I unfortunately do not use her all the time, but I love this rework they did, and I would encourage you to go and play her again. We do get a new character. We got Jubilee coming out for Season 9. And I'll go ahead and go into we'll practice with her a little bit so you can see her abilities, but she is a 4-star character in terms of difficulty to play. But honestly, I tried her out and she's pretty easy in my opinion. And her abilities are very easy to use and combo with. We will get into it in the practice match, and I'll show you what she can do. But Jubilee is the new character coming out, and the devs have been working on coming out with new characters, but they were reworking everyone. The devs actually reworked every single character in the entire game. All these guys that you see right here, they're all reworked, and how they're reworked is everyone gets 2 team-up abilities. And here's what's interesting: you select which one you use depending on the match and who you're playing with. What's interesting is they added a base effect to each team-up ability and an enhanced effect. So what does that mean? That means, let's say I equip this Captain America one, right? It's equipped right now. Savage Slam. I can use this ability without Captain America. I can use it without Captain America. We can now use our team-up abilities without Captain America, without the person being on the team. However, if the person is on the team, you get the enhanced effect, which is right below it, which is where my mouse is, and it will grant you the base effect plus the enhanced effect. So when teaming up with Captain America, the ground slam that you've been seeing additionally applies vulnerability to enemies hit. And that also applies for pretty much all the team abilities that they've added, which each character gets 2. So now there's not like, you know, oh, I gotta select this character or that character, I can't use this ability or that ability. Now you have an extra ability no matter what, and if the person's on the team, it will give you an enhanced effect on top of the base effect. And now no character will just be naked, and also every character, it will affect them in a different way, right? So this changes how we're gonna group up all, you know, the 6-team competitive matches and all that. It's gonna be very interesting to see what groups the community puts together and works with each other. But this is amazing. They said that they worked over a year ago on it, and they were just waiting to release this, so they're very excited about it, and I'm very excited about it. I've used a couple characters in the last couple days. There's so much to go through, so I will link the website in the article and below the video, so you guys can go check it out, because there's a lot to go over. I was like looking into it, and I was like, okay, there's just too much, because it's literally every character. But you can go look. They also brought back a bunch of favorite abilities, so you can go and see if your ability has come back with the team up. All right, now that we went through all that, let's go ahead and play, and let's get into a practice round, regular practice round. And I do apologize, I forgot to mention earlier, Jubilee is a strategist. So here she is. So let's go ahead and go over the moves. So her basic attack, she shoots out a bunch of beams. And basically it will damage and heal our allies. You also have this bubble you can put.
There they are.
So if you look, it will go to the nearest enemy or ally and heal or damage them. And then if you complete the circle like I did, it will double the amount of time that it stays up. And you can still ignite it and do healing or damage to enemies. I think this is more of a defense one. You can transform into a certain state, fly away, and it will explode on an enemy if they get near you. It's a good way to get away, and it also increases your attack speed. You can also use it as a jump maneuver. Alright, last but not least, her ult. So she creates basically a radius around her that can be expanded or retracted. When you expand it, it will knock back enemies, and anyone inside of it will get hurt enemy-wise, and your allies will get healed. Just like her other abilities, most of them can heal allies and damage enemies. So here we go. There we go, it bounces her back. You also get attack speed increase. And you can expand and retract it, and it will knock back enemies. So there you have it. Also, she does have 2 team-up abilities, like I said. So the one that's selected right now is Blade. So it deploys a field. Allies standing within the field gain lifesteal when attacking enemies. And then if I had Blade on my team, when I team up with Blade, allies inside the field receive an additional continuous healing effect. So this is what it looks like, just so you see. Alright, also, like I said, you can go into the player character menu, and every character has 2 team-up abilities now, so you can select the other one. So Jubilee does team up with the Hood, which is going to be released in Season 9.5 in August.
Screw the light.
So she does not have one with him, anything right now with him. So in the meantime, you can team up with Blade and get that effect at that time. That's why it's grayed out, if you take a look. So in a nutshell, that is Jubilee, and we will be getting some game footage from her, and I hope you guys try her out and enjoy.
That was it. Life energy, yup. You're half of the mission area. And boost it. Game over, sleazoid. Control lost. Ionic burst. Sucks to be you. Faces damage.
I did want to mention one other thing, that the mid-season finals for Marvel Rivals Ignite will be in LA from July 29th to August 1st, and tickets are on sale. This is the website for the midseason finals, Los Angeles. I will go ahead and also link that in the article and in the video below. You can go ahead and see the stages and the time slots and the prices for everything, so you can go ahead and check that out. I will also link the game update patch notes link in the article and video below. This goes over basically the broad overview of what they did for season 9 and some information. There's also other places you can go on the website, the Marvel Rivals website, where you can see in more detail what they've updated. I will also link you to this YouTube video that you can watch. It's the season 9 stream that they did a couple days ago, and this goes over everything in detail from the team up abilities to the new characters to the new maps to what's coming in end of July, mid of July, end of August. So you can go through all that. It's about an hour and a half, but it's really fun from the devs to watch, and they're very passionate about what they talk about. So I really enjoyed the video and going over the overview with you guys with this stuff. And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in again. This is Clideen Karami from Nerd News Social, and we will catch you for the next update, hopefully. You have yourselves a wonderful day and night.